What's up, everybody? I'm Jeremy, and you're watching Morphs. This week's video, folks, if you can't tell, something's different behind me. That's right. We're going over the room expansion. I'm going to show you kind of step-by-step how it all went down. Just some random video clips throughout the whole construction of it that I took. So, it's not going to be the best, cinematic photography or anything by that means. But give you guys kind of just a grasp of how much this room has changed, and just kind of some of the stuff that went into getting this expansion done, because there's a lot of work that went into this. Now I've got a lot of work to figure out what to do with the crap that I took out of here. So a whole nother situation now is now opened. But before we go ahead and dive into this week's video, folks, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, drop me a comment down below. What do you guys think? I will go over some of the specs and stuff a little bit later at the end of the video. So, just watch through, you can see kind of what all went on. And like I said, I'll drop some specs, kind of the roundabout figure as to what this whole expansion did cost me. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it. I do have to say, though, this is a great, amazing feeling, guys, to have this all done. Now I've got room to expand for these guys, because they were basically if I can figure out which way, there we go. They were basically the sole, I won't say they were the sole reason, but they were one of the primary reasons to do this expansion. So hopefully, you guys enjoy it, because we're going to be making a lot more of them in the years to come. Got a lot of cool and awesome stuff growing up. So really excited about that as well. But hey, you guys don't want to sit here and listen to me jib-jab. You guys want to see what all happened here, and then find out about the specs and how much all this stuff actually really cost in the long run. So let's go ahead, show off the footage, and we'll get into some specs. Scaled Paranoia is owned and operated by Greg Klein and his wife. They're a husband and wife team that are focusing on ball pythons and western hog noses. Their 2025 ball python projects are Kikis, G-Stripe, Hypo, Mandarin, Astro, and Furrow. So make sure you head on over to Scaled Paranoia and check them out. Scaled Paranoia, let us help you get over your fear of reptiles. Alright guys, so this is how it's all starting out over here in the second phase of the snake room. Over there you can see the original phase. A lot of big changes going on here in this room. I'm going to try to take you guys as best as I can on the journey, so we can see this room transform into something totally amazing. Stay tuned. Well, we're at that point now where we can't do any more drywalling, except for some mudding up, but we've got to take out the wall next so we can keep on drywalling, because that's the way in, and once I close that up, I got to be able to come through there. So we got to take the wall down now, so stay tuned. Alright guys, got as much drywall up as we can. It's mudded up, sanded. That will be closed up here very, very soon, because it is time to knock the wall down. That's right, folks. We're gonna open this baby up. Let's go. All right, guys, so we've got all the mud work, all the sanding done. This one corner, for whatever reason, just does not want to dry out, but we got a little space heater on it, so that'll dry it out quick now. All of the mud work, sanded, done, and now it's time Stop wasting time trying to prove out animals or taking chances on possible hets or genes you don't know that are there. Head on over to Charlie at Gray Rider Reptiles and ShedTesting.com for all of your shed testing needs. He's fast, accurate, and adding new tests on a regular basis. So head on over to ShedTesting.com and check him out. Make sure to use the code CARPET15 for 15% off of your shed test order. Use nothing but the best at ShedTesting.com. All right, so it is time, folks. It is time that you get to see the expansion all done. Looking amazing. Ceiling's all done. Everything is hunky dory, ready to rock and roll. There's a few little minor things I'm gonna be doing in here, but nothing major. Might add something there yet. Just, I don't know, like some fake wood background sheeting or something. I wasn't even gonna bother drywall on that stuff because that's just gonna get beat up by the display cases. We're gonna be putting a desk here so that way we can have the new podcasting / workstation there. We're doing all the computer work and stuff. And this will all be in due time filled up with mainly carpets. So this is going to be basically everything that is not ball pythons on this side. Gonna be where we do all the, like I said, all the podcasting from here. Gotta get a desk, getting a new laptop done. Needs working on that for me. So thank you, Nate, if you're watching this, bro. And then this side is still going to be all of the ball. It's going to be the balls then over here on this side. So super, super excited. Soon we'll be moving that trio over to here. We've got this trio. You can only see one of them. She's looking good. Helps if I grab the right one. But she's looking mighty fine. We're gonna be moving that trio into their new PVC enclosures here probably end of March, over into here as well. So you guys are gonna have all of the carpets over here, plus the new species we're adding will be over here as well. So yeah, not as many outlets this time, folks. Not as many outlets this time. You know, now that the room's designed for a certain purpose, you know, I knew how many outlets to put on this one. Oh yeah, nice little closet space here. You know, put the display cases, just a whole bunch of random stuff that we're gonna be going through, getting rid of a whole bunch of junk. The tower, bedding back there, more bedding here. Just, you know, a nice little storage area. That'll get changed up a little bit too. I'm gonna probably put some shelves up there. So just to make a little bit more room for different stuff. So yeah, we'll be making slight improvements here and there on it. But all in all, folks, this is a huge weight off of my shoulders to have this done. Cannot say and or stress how relieved, happy. This is just amazing. We're gonna be putting the 130 over in here. There's gonna be some flip-flopping around and stuff, but these guys, she is gravid. I mean, I'm surprised she didn't shed yet. I'm 99.9% sure that she is gravid. So I'm hoping she gives us a pre-lay shed today or tomorrow. But we should be getting a clutch from this big girl. This is Lagatha. But this will be her last year. She's going to take a year off next year. So hopefully we can get 2 clutches. I don't know. It's Celeste down here. I don't know if she's going to give us anything or not. I don't think she's in a pre-lay shed, but I thought she was going to lay. Who knows? There's Xander, my boy. Nasty little glare, though. Anyway, that is going to be it, guys. So stay tuned. A lot more stuff going to be coming in. Wha-bam! Head on over to Triforce Morphs if you're looking for that missing piece in your ball python breeding project. While you're there, add a little bit of lace or citron to the mix, folks. John and Christine can also hook you up with the crested gecko, so don't forget that. Turn up the heat with Triforce Morphs. If you want to use the best reptile record keeping and tracking software on the market today, scan the QR code or click our partnership link in the description down below for a free 30-day trial of Husbandry Pro. I promise you, you will not regret it. All right. Big drastic change. Like I said, there's gonna be a few things I'm still gonna tweak here and there. Just as far as like there's some just kind of, I don't want to say I'm gonna be adding some trim yet, but the trim it's nothing major, so it's not like it's I'm in no hurry to get that done because you're not gonna see it because you're not even gonna see the walls. So not too worried about that, even if I do get to it. So we'll see. I should do it. I'll say that. I should do it. But so the specs on this room, everything out against the concrete block, all right, or everything on the outside, like the outside of the walls, got 1 inch thick foam board. Then you had the 2x4s, and then on the inside of the 2x4s, you had 1/2 inch foam board. So you've got, 3 inches of foam insulation, plus that air barrier that's going to be created because of the 2 sections of foam board. So you got a well-insulated room. I will say this, I thought, after we took the wall down, I thought, man, this is going to drop some room temps big time. It only literally dropped the existing room 1 degree. So I was very shocked. I was very pleased. But yeah, I was very shocked with that it didn't do more than that. I will say that the room holds temp great. I'm anxious to get all the other enclosures and stuff in here, get everything else fired up because it'll bring that the ambient air temp up to where it should be. It should be a couple degrees higher, but nothing major, guys. Nothing major. It does help keep the humidity amazing down here, though, because we maintain basically a steady 50 to 60% humidity. So I'm still super excited about being able to maintain that humidity level because it helps keep everybody shedding nicely. Make sure you check out Nathan at Infinite Possible Pythons. He is your guy to go to if you want to get into the Bang project. On top of it, he's working a bunch of awesome ball python projects. Kahua geckos, Leachianus geckos, crested geckos, some scaleless corn snakes, and he is your one-stop shop for all your branding needs. So check him out. Check out Chris Shelley over at S Reptilia if you need a high-end ball python, blood python, locality boa, or colubrid. He's also Pennsylvania's distributor of Coco to Go and the Chipper, and he can also hook you up with some rats. So make sure you guys check out Chris over at S Reptilia. Now, what you're probably asking yourself, Jeremy, I'm thinking about doing something similar. What did this run you? That's where it's a punch in the gut. Actually, it wasn't that bad. I expected to go over a little bit more, especially since I was having someone do the framing for me just because at the time I wasn't laid off yet, so I didn't have the time to really invest into doing the framework myself. I just wanted to have my main goal was to have somebody else just do all the work because I didn't want to be bothered with it. I didn't have the time. I had to kind of change gears a little bit. Did have somebody do all the framing. I did everything else. So everything roughly, now this is just a rough figure. I'm sure I probably missed one expense here or there, so it might be off by like $100, maybe $200. Everything out the door, the way it sits, was right around $1,800 for the expansion. That's not bad. The most expensive part of doing all of this was actually really the foam board. That stuff, the foam board itself, like the 1 inch foam board, that's like almost $30 a sheet. And that's a 4x8 sheet. So that stuff's expensive. The drywall wasn't even that. And that's the purple, able to handle high humidity stuff. And it wasn't even that expensive compared to the foam board. So literally the foam board is the most expensive part of doing all of this, the way that I did it. We ran into some water line stuff we had to deal with just because of I didn't want to be running the water the way it was. I wanted to switch some stuff over to some PEX piping and just kind of, you know, eliminate some issues that I could foresee coming down the road in the future. Also wanted to add in the hose. That way I don't have to be filling water jugs up. I can just walk around with the hose now throughout the whole snake room. It is so fantastic. If you have the chance to put a hose in your snake room, do so. You will thank yourself. You will thank me for telling you to do it, because it is just so nice. Dump the water out and just spray the fresh water right back in. It is so easy if you're trying to wash stuff or clean stuff out. So much easier. It would be nice if I had a sink in here. That's not an option at the moment. I have thought about doing a mobile sink, if that makes any sense, because we do have a sump pump in the corner on the original side of the snake room. So I could just rig something up to where it's draining the water from the sink into the sump pump and just have something there to collect any of the debris, so that way it's not getting, it's sucked into the sump pump. I have thought about doing that just for like massive deep cleans and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to do it yet. I'm still kind of toying with the idea, also toying with like a little mini dishwasher to have on here, put on wheels, bring it in, wash like the water bowls and stuff, because I don't like the waste. I know some people, they don't care. They just, oh, water bowls are cheap, we'll just go out and buy new deli cups. I do try to save them as best as possible, unless they get really, really, really messy and like pooped in, and then we just toss them. But I do try to save what I can, just trying to be, I don't want to say cheap, but trying to be cheap. So yeah, but that is the snake room, guys. Like I said, this new expansion is going to be everything that's not ball pythons, basically. There might be some ball python stuff that does drift in here. It's mainly going to be not ball python stuff, though. So I am super excited about just having room for the carpets and the other species that's coming, which you guys will get to find out. Let's see, we're in March now, so you'll find out beginning of April. We also did get some more animals in, so probably the next week's video will probably be showcasing some of those. Some people do know what did come. Not everybody does, though, so stay tuned for next week's video, because I will be showing off the new additions before the new species additions. So stay tuned for that, though. But that is going to be it, folks. We're going to wrap this one up. Greatly appreciate all the love and support. Make sure you guys go ahead, do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Drop a comment down below. What do you guys think of the new expansion? It basically literally does double our amount of space to do what we do here. So super excited about that. Also, check out the channel members. Link for the channel membership is in the description down below. All of my links are in the description down below. Click the Linktree link. It's through Husbandry Pro, so it looks like it's going to be a Husbandry Pro link. It's my Linktree, though, but click that link. Also, if you're not using Husbandry Pro, click that link and use code WARFUL60. Shedtesting.com. Use code CARPET15. Get 15% off your shed test order. And that's going to be it, folks. Greatly appreciate all the love and support. I will see you Sunday inside the coils. Don't miss it. 8 p.m. Eastern. And I will see you next week if you don't tune in to live here for another weekly video. Have a good one. Catch you next time. Later.